Alright, welcome to Mark's very infrequent bonus videos. Today I'm going to show you a little special something I like to call Repair 101 for IT stuff. I've done some electrical and some HVAC, but that's not what this, it's not help desk nightmares, it's not HVAC nightmares, whatever. But that would be a good podcast, verbal trademark, so don't take that. Okay, so I'm going to show you today, what do you do? Hopefully this doesn't make a loud noise. What do you do if your mouse doesn't work? Now, everyone knows, I've got a mouse here. Everyone knows what a mouse looks like, right? Your mouse will look like this. Let's see if I can show it with the chroma key. Okay, your mouse will look like this. And it must have a cord. If it doesn't have a cord, it's not the right thing. You're not doing it right, okay? Always have a mouse with a cord. The cord is important. You also need the end of the cord to look like this, okay? Oh, you can't see it because it's green. It doesn't matter if I do that or not. You can't see it because it's green. It's green, and it should have these little plugs. It should look like this. Oh, my hands are disintegrating. They're not really. Don't worry. So it's got to look like this. It'll be green, and if you're on a green screen, then you won't be able to see it. It'll be invisible. Oh my goodness. Right? Okay. The other important thing is you've got to have a little ball in here. All right? Every mouse has to have a little ball. If it doesn't have a little ball, it's not going to work. You might as well just throw it in the trash. Okay? It needs to have the little ball that you can do this with. Ooh, isn't that fun? And it needs to have the green little plug on the end, and it's got a lot of pins. Let's see how many. 2, 4, 6, and a little thing in the middle. So make sure that you have that. If you don't have that, throw whatever you have away and go get that. Okay? You got to have those things. Now, what things could go wrong with your mouse? Maybe it doesn't click anymore. And you might think, oh, maybe it's the coffee that I spilled, or I spilled my milkshake on there, or what's the thing that you get from 7-Eleven? Slurpee. You spilled your Slurpee on there. That's not it. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. You got to have 2 clickers on there. Nothing else. You don't need anything else. You don't need a scrolly thing. That doesn't matter. 2 clickers. I got to remember to keep putting it on the screen so you can see it. Otherwise only I can see it. Okay. The cord, the little multiple prongs here. You got to have the rolly ball. And you don't want the little thing in the middle here. Don't get rid of that. Just pull that off. If it's on there, pull it out. Okay. Now you'll see there's a little guy here. You probably can't see it because these lights are very bright. You can't see it. But there's a little guy here that has, it's got little arrows. No, you'll never be able to see that. That's fine. You don't need to see it. Don't worry about it. It's got little arrows on there though, and you want to just take those off, and you'll get the little ball. So there's nothing in there now. You get the little ball, the little track ball, and it's probably a little gross because if it's been rolling all around your desktop and you don't use a mouse pad or whatever. The optical mice, garbage. Throw them in the trash. You got to have the rolly ball. And the rolly ball, you're just going to want to throw it in the air maybe and spit on it. You got to get it all nice and clean. You could put it in the washing machine if you want. It's going to make a lot of noise. Put it in the washing machine. And then once it's all nice and clean, I don't have this one. I'm not going to go do that now. But once it's all nice and clean, you can just pop that bad boy back in there. And it doesn't have to be dry. It doesn't matter. Just put it back in there. Put your little arrow guys. It's like the recycling. Do you do recycling? Probably not. It's like that. So put that little guy back on there, and there you go. That's the only thing you'll ever need to fix on a mouse. That'll fix your clicking. If you're clicking and you click in and it doesn't do anything, listen to this. See? You wouldn't have done that before. It was broken. So then you gotta make sure you have a computer. If you don't have a computer that has this kind of connector, then just throw it out. Throw out the computer. Get a new computer. It needs to have this kind of connector, and you might have to go back 20 years worth of models to get to it, but that's the best one. That's the best way to do it. This is the only kind of mouse that works. So any other mouse, just throw it out. There's some important numbers on the back. You can write those down. You want to have those forever. You can hear my dog making noise upstairs. He won't come down here. He's afraid. So you might see some little screws down there. If you want to take those, take that. I don't have a screwdriver here, but you can take those little screws out, pop that out, take a look inside there. And that's all. That's how you fix a mouse. Again, if you have an optical mouse, look at this. This is garbage. I'm gonna throw this away in a second. But this guy, it's got optical. It's light. What even is that? And it can lay flat, and that turns it off. Stupid. That's really stupid. You don't need that. Throw that away. Get rid of it. Oh, somebody's texting me. Now you know I have an iPhone. If you didn't know before. Make sure you get this kind of mouse, okay? You don't want the trackball that you do want the trackball. You don't want the scrolly ball. That's garbage. You don't need that. And you do want the trackball. Always have the trackball. If you get anything without a trackball, garbage. Throw it out. It's going to break in 2 days, okay? You're going to have to buy a new mouse every 2 days. Who wants to do that? That's a waste of time. That's a waste of money. Unless you get a bulk of them. You could buy a bulk of the optical mice and get like 100 of them, and then you last like half a year. That's not how basic math works, but it's almost there. So there you go. That's how you repair a mouse. If you do it any other way, you're an idiot. It's not going to work. Just don't do that. Always get the roller, the trackball mouse, and you can just pop it out of there, throw it in the dishwasher if you want. Maybe that'll work. Or, I mean, if it's got the little, you have to put it in like where the silverware go in there, or you can put it in the washing machine. That's probably your best bet. Throw it in the washing machine. Don't throw the whole mouse in there, because who knows what will happen if you do that. You could try. Let me know if that works. I haven't tried that yet. The trackball, the little special connector, pin connector, that's the best route to go. So people will ask me, what's the best mouse that I can get? How much can I spend on the world's best mouse? And what do I tell them? You got to just get this. All you need is this. This is the best one. All you got to do, plug it on in. Plug it into a computer that has this kind of connector, this pin connector. Don't worry about what it's called. I don't remember what it's called at the moment. It doesn't matter. Any computer worth its grit. Is that a thing people say? Any computer that's worth it. Any computer that's worth it will have this connector. You'll be able to use this mouse, trackball mouse, and you can put it on anything. You can put it on your leg. Look at that. You can't see it, but you can put it on your chest, and you can just roll that ball right around there. Click, 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 and you're good to go. Okay, there you go. So now you know how. Hopefully this has been recording the whole time. Now you know how to repair your mouse. And again, if you have a mouse like this, toss it. Throw it in the garbage. It's worthless. I've had this for 1 day. It's going to last until tomorrow, and I'm going to have to buy a new one. So who wants to do that? If you want to do that, if you're independently wealthy like I am, you can do that. Otherwise, I mean, if you're a poor person, then don't do that. That's going to be a waste of your money. Buy a new one every 2 days. Stupid. Okay, stupid. Buy this. It probably costs you, I don't know, $5 on eBay. It's hard to go to Radio Shack. If Radio Shack still exists, I don't think it does. Or go to the compact store. Go to Circuit City. Circuit City will have these. Go to Circuit City. Go to Radio Shack, Micro Center if you happen to live near one. I don't know anything about that. And get one of these guys, and you'll be good to go. Okay, now you know. Thanks. See ya. I mean, don't think. I'm not thinking you. You thank me. You're welcome. See ya. That's what I mean to say.